There's a place in your house where it's cool to chill, get some me time, or even cook a meal. It's your kitchen, mofo, ain't no time to slack. So just grab yourself a penny and let's work that ass. If you're scared of this place, ain't no need to bother. Just lay down your weapons and pick up another.
Is this thing even on? How am I gonna make this? Hi, my name's Randy Lewis. I'm Barry's brother-in-law and I live in Texas. The accent might sound a little bit dodgy, but I'm gonna do my best, okay? I am the #1 tennis player in Texas, okay? I love tennis. And just like tennis, this recipe is gonna be off the hook, okay? My tennis game is ace and so is this. Let's check out the ingredients. Yeehaw! Right, basically, we've got 2 salmon fillets there. See, I'm cooking for 2. I'm not just a lonely tennis player. Sorry about that. Okay, we've also got some olive oil, some black pepper, onion, lemon, and 2 tomatoes. Notice how I said tomatoes? Because in England, they say tomatoes. Anyhow, let's get back into character. This recipe is going to be so quick. It's going to be lovely. Salmon is so healthy for you. You're going to love it. Basically, the first thing I'm going to do is get my vegetables, like my onion and my tomato, and dice it up. That's going to make the salsa. So, let's salsa, baby. Ace. Ace. Well, the first thing we're going to do is grab this onion right here and strip that layer right back on top of it. And then we're going to dice it up. So, I'm going to do that all in one motion, but I'm not going to use my tennis racket. I'm going to use a knife. So, let's do it. Righty-ho then, partners. I've only used half of that onion because that onion was gigantic. I could even use... excuse me, I just dropped my tennis ball. I could even use this as a tennis ball. Look, I could throw it up in the air and hit it. Okay, so let's move on. I'm going to get my tomatoes now. Oh, sorry, my tomatoes on that chopping board. Right there, right there, right there. Righty-ho, so we got 2 tomatoes there, looking good. Kind of like a set of eyes, or maybe a red nose. Right, let's dice them up. Yeehaw! Check them out. There is some diced tomatoes right there, mofo. Right, what we're going to do is put them in a little bowl, and we're going to grab ourselves our lemon, okay? This lemon, again, it looks like a tennis ball. I ain't going to throw it up too high, because I need to use all of it. I'm going to grate it, then I'm going to juice it. Let's go. Bye-bye, tomatoes. Righty-ho then, guys. We got that lemon all zested there and our juice in that glass. This is just the leftover lemon halves there. Well and truly zested. You can just chuck that away like an old tennis ball. It's fine. What we're going to do now is add a little bit of a special ingredient. You don't have to use this. This is coriander / cilantro, depending on your geographical location. This is what it is here. Barry's been growing it on his shelf right there. And he used a bit there, but there's still some left over. I'm just going to grab myself a little handful of that and cut it up nice and fine to give it a real flavor burst. So I'm going to do that right now. Yeah, partner, check that out. That is all finely chopped up. We're just going to put that to one side now. Can you see that? I'm putting that to one side. Did you like that? What I'm going to do is grab myself a little bowl like so and chuck in some olive oil. Yeah. Right, so my olive oil's in there. That's looking good. There's not too much in there right now. Obviously, you can keep adding more depending on the flavor and adjust it and chuck in other stuff, okay? You just gotta balance it out. Right, I've also added that to my frying pan, but for the moment, I'm gonna chuck in a pinch of salt, a pinch of pepper, and then we'll grab our salmon and dunk it right in that olive oil goodness. Yeah, ace. Righty-ho then, guys, what I started to do is actually use my tennis hand. I don't know why I'm doing that, but I got a big tournament coming up, you know. Right, I'm mixing that all in there into that flavor like so. I'm going to grab about half of my lemon zest. Mix that in too, like so. You're loving this, aren't you? And then my lemon juice. All the lemon juice right in there. Let's stir it through. We're going to use this as the basis of our base at the end. The base, the salsa, okay? We're going to use it as our salsa. But for the moment, we're going to now get this salmon into that pan right there. So, get your pan nice and hot. Red dot in the middle. Ace. Righty-ho then. Basically, we got the oil in the pan, and you don't want it so hot that it's spitting at you, because spitting is a dirty habit. Just like that guy I played at Wimbledon last year, that French guy, he was spitting all over the place. Anyhow, let's get that oil nice and hot, and we'll chuck in our salmon. Yeehaw! Right, that pan's hot enough now. I'm just going to place my first salmon on there. Oh, check that out. That's sizzling already. Yeah, just like that. Keep your eye on it. Gonna flip it and cook it. You don't want it cooked too well done. Try and get it nice little pink line in the middle. Yeah. Righty-ho then. So while the salmon's cooking away, we're just gonna go back to our bowl and chuck in our ingredients. First of all, the tomatoes. Straight in there like so. Cool. Now, grab your onions. Beautiful, beautiful. Right, now I'm going to grab my cilantro and just drop that right in there. That is looking like a salsa already. Except it needs to be mixed, of course. Not like mixed doubles. Right, now I'm going to grab the last bit of my lemon zest. Sprinkle that on there. Oh my gosh, that's even more color. I'm loving it. I really got to stop this accent. Anyhow, let's just mix it all in there like so. We'll give that a little test and see how we're happy with it. That's looking like a salsa already. Righty-ho, when you think you're happy with it, grab yourself a little taste like so, and try not to get it in your mustache. You know what? That's just right. Obviously, if you ain't happy with it, just mix up the flavors. Olive oil, like I said before, anything you want. Get that balance just right. My hand's dirty. Righty-ho guys, that has been about 5 minutes. The smell coming from that pan is unbelievable. Not like the shower room in the tennis tournaments you hear. Anyhow, I'm going to flip those right now. Well, would you look at that? That is just fantastic. Whew. I'm going to cook those now for about the same time on that side. And then I think what we'll do is you'll see me next on that plate stacking it up with that salsa. Yeehaw! Ace. Yeehaw then partners, check that out. That is looking pretty darn good. And you already seen the other side, so you know it's done, right? I got myself a small plate right there. Obviously it gets bigger the closer I get. But this is only a light meal, so you just need a small plate. But you could, if you wanted to, maybe slap an old jacket potato on the side of it. Right, let's get our salmon on there. Righty-ho, salmon's on there, looking good. What we're gonna do now is grab our salsa, like so, and spoon it on. That's almost like an English phrase, isn't it? What he wants to do is actually spoon on the salsa on top of your salmon, like so. Just choose a little cross, yes? Yeehaw! Yeehaw then, guys. So I draped my salsa all along there, and even had a little bit of coriander left, / cilantro, to put along the side of it. So it's looking pretty darn good. I hope you'll agree. Let's see if we can eat that, stay alive, and play tennis to live another day. Wow. Righty-ho then guys, check that out. That is so simple and so quick to make. Even the #3 tennis player in the world could do it. But I'm #1. Anyhow, let's get a little spoon on there. I don't know why I'm using a spoon. Maybe you could use yourself a little fork. I'm going to give myself a little taste of this right here. Watch out for your mood tan again. That tastes incredible. That salmon is just right as well. Mmm. I can really taste the lemon coming in there too. I am loving that. So, if I can make that, Randy Lewis right here, anyone in the world can. Have a go for yourself. Let me know how you get on, and I'll see you again sometime soon. Maybe on the telly watching, playing tennis right there. Yeah! Ace.
High five.